Property development is really easy. Anyone can get into property. All you gotta do is buy a house, rent it out, and you're a landlord, right? Or you can buy a house from auction, a rundown property, refurb it, and you can either put it on rent or you can flip it, sell it. Easy, right? Simple. 1, 2, 3. No maths. But it's harder than that. Let me explain you why, okay? Anyway, I'm indymann. First to my channel. I'm a property developer, property investor. Been doing this for nearly 10 years now, coming in March. So follow me on my YouTube, and I'll put my website link below as well. So go onto my website and you can join my mentoring program. Best in the UK, best in the world, okay? So come and see what I do. Talk to me and you'll be impressed. But anyway, let's talk about this whole property thing, okay? So with property development, you have to be very resilient, okay? You gotta be able to adapt with the situations. Situations can change just like this, okay? You can buy a property thinking that'll make a good profit, and all of a sudden it gets downvalued, and then you end up with a property on your hands which you can't remortgage, or if you remortgage, you can't pay the bank off because you took a bigger loan than that. So lots of things can happen, okay, in property. So you gotta have a plan A. You gotta have a plan B, you gotta have a plan C, okay? So if you haven't got plan A, B and C, sorry, I'm still sweating, been to the gym, 5k run non-stop, 30 minutes, smashed it. Anyway, back to the topic. So if you haven't got your plan set up and you go and buy a property, you'll get into trouble, 100% guaranteed. Unless you're very, very lucky, they flow smoothly, okay? Nothing flows smoothly in this world. You have to be resilient. You gotta be able to adapt to different conditions, different market conditions, because market can change in the property world. Not quickly, but pretty quickly, okay? So anyway, I tell you about myself. I make mistakes. Obviously, every property developer who says that, any property developer who says that they haven't made a mistake in their life, they're lying to you, right? I tell you about myself, then I tell you how I can help you, okay? So I made mistakes, I've learned from my mistakes. You gotta be able to use your mistakes as stepping stones. You can't dwell on them, you can't, sit there, lock yourself in a room, cry over it, because it's done, right? You can rectify it, or you can learn from it, move forward, and not make the mistake again, okay? So this property, I'm just gonna put it on this side, you can see it. I bought this property in Wolverhampton, 3-bed dormer bungalow, 159,000 from auction from Bonwolf, and refurbed it to a really high standard. I'll add some photos, you can probably see them somewhere on your screen. And so my total initial spend on that property was about £265,000 by the time I finished. And the end value, according to me, my due diligence, it should be over £350,000, okay? And then next thing you know, we purchased it. At that point, interest rates were low, things were going really smoothly, and it wouldn't have been a problem. £350,000, I would have sold the property straight away, the area it's in, okay? And but what happened when we bought the property, a couple of months down the line, the interest rates started going high, property market turned. And then what happened then? So I've spent a lot of money on the property, making it the best house on the street, but when we went to the bank for valuation, the bank downvalued it, okay? So at that point I thought, okay, we are not gonna remortgage it, we're gonna sell it. The first plan was to sell it anyway. We just wanted to see what the value is, okay? What the bank thought, the surveyors thought about it. So I went to put the property in the market. It didn't sell for a good 3 months. Had a couple of offers, but I didn't like them, so I refused. And then we put it on auction. Last auction gone on 8th of February with Bonwolf. And guess what? It still didn't sell. So now stuck with the property, really high-end property. Don't want to rent it out because some tenants can ruin your property, okay? But right now we don't have an option. We have to rent it out and we have to remortgage it. Okay, good job the interest rates have studied themselves now. So hopefully they will start coming down, and we can get a better valuation for our property now as well. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that anyone can make mistakes, all right? So if someone says to you they're not making mistakes, it's rubbish, all right? They're lying to you. It's just a pure lie. So, but then again, you gotta have plan A, B, or C, all right? So if you don't have any plans, if you don't do your due diligence properly, and you don't have your plans that what you can do if worst case scenario, then you will fail in your property business, all right? You have to be adaptable in this business. That's my story anyway. So the reason why I'm telling you this story is that you need, when you start new in property business, you need a mentor. You need mentoring no matter what happens, all right? You try to dive into yourself, you're new to the property world, you haven't got any connections, you haven't got any links, you can be in big trouble. Whether you're working on bridge finance, whether you got mortgage from a bank, whichever way you bought it, whether you bought it cash, and you got all your cash stuck in the property, you need mentoring, okay? So the mistakes I've made, I always learn from my mistakes and I move on. And I make sure my students, the people I'm teaching in property, they don't do similar mistakes. So this was my advertisement to you, if you want to keep it like that. Okay, so anyway, we're in a property here in the West Bromwich area, making a 6-bed HMO. So let me show you around this property. We have come a long way now. I don't think you'll even recognize the property. I'll leave a link when we started the property just here, so you can be here or here somewhere, but you can see what it was like when we purchased it, and we're near completion now. We are running, the date today is 10th, Saturday. We are running, should have completed on the 4th of February, okay? And so we are 6 days behind schedule, but as you'll see now, all what's needed here is carpets really, and we're done, okay? And second fix electric is going on, so all the lights will be going on, all the cameras will be going on. But yeah, let me show you this property. I'll take you on a tour now. Enough for the talk, don't want to bore you with my talking, but I'll leave a link for my website here in my description. So come to contact us page, leave your details, leave a small note what you're interested in, what you want to do in life, what you want to do in your property business, how I can help you, and I will reply back to you, no problem, personally, okay? So, cameraman, are you ready?
All ready, sir?
Come on then, so let's show them around. So this is a dormer room. In the dormer attic made this room, and it's one of the biggest rooms in the property, if not the biggest, okay? So rooms like this in West Bromwich, you can demand up to £700 per calendar month, okay? And if you got a couple living in here, you can easily get close to £1,000 a month. And so, as you can see, it's a massive room, ensuite. All our rooms in this house are ensuite, and we'll be furnishing these properties as well. Have a look at the bathroom. So, shower in every room, shower, and just general cleaning, tidying up left. And watch the paint is wet on the door frames, Mr. Cameraman. And let's go downstairs. So as you can see, all the painting, the second double coat, everything is completed upstairs. Let's move to the lower floor. This here, we got some storage under the stairs for the tenants. Okay, this is a front bedroom of the property, and again one of the biggest rooms in the property. Again, similar size rooms, probably not even half a kilometer away from here. They're achieving £690, £700 per calendar month. So can't go wrong with this property at all. Again, ensuite. Mr. Johal, you can show them, please. So everything's done, radiators are in, second fix electric, lights are going in. I've got 2 lights in this room because it's such a big room. We don't have studio lights in our bedrooms for the reason that they can be really bright or really sharp. But in the hallways, we got all the studio lights. Okay, so this is the next room just behind the front bedroom, and I'll bring in. Pause the video 1 second, please. Sorry about that. I had a call from my house. So anyway, so this is the room behind the front room. So again, this is a double room, good size room, and this is the back of the property. And again, this room's en suite as well. Cameraman, show them please. Paint work done, and lights are going in. All the alarms, all the wires are there, so they'll be fitted in as well. Second fix electrics, nearly completed in this room as well now. So at the back of the property, back of the house, we got the smallest bedroom, as I call it, in the house. This is the smallest bedroom, and so again we can still fit a nice decent sized bed in this room. And in this room we're making a wet room. We're making a wet, like a walk-in shower. So that's what we'll be putting here. Okay, so that's this room. So it's still en suite, all the facilities. So let's take you downstairs and show you what's going on downstairs. Cameraman, don't fall over, don't trip. So on the staircase we have kept the old rail. We're gonna varnish it. Have kept the old railing here as well, just a feature in the property. And another feature we've kept here is this arch, if you can see. And another feature we're going to keep is the floor. So look at the floor, it's beautiful. Nice tiling. So what we're going to do is we're going to polish it, clean it. We're going to re-grout it. And that's what we're doing here. So again, all the radiators are done. We start from the front room. So this is the front bedroom. It's a little bit busy right now because the builder and the main electrician working right now here. And so this is room number 4. No, room number 5 this is, okay? Again, massive double room, double bedroom, no problem with this as well. Again, en suite, but our builder's working on the radiators here, so I can't show you that. I don't want to disturb him, don't want to annoy your builders. Remember that. You know the builders, they don't come back, you're right at night. So that's why you gotta have good contacts, good relationship with your builders, your solicitors, your bridging company, the bank you're borrowing from, your broker, electrician, plumber, gasman who fits the boiler. You know, you need a really good relationship with everybody, alright? If you don't have that relationship with them, you're in trouble. And sometimes you have to take the rough with the smooth as well. Okay, that's a part of the property game. Alright. So again, okay, this is the back room. Bedroom again, bedroom number 6 now. This is 6th bedroom. All en suite. Builder's got the stairs, ladder in there, sorry. But again, en suite. All the work is finished in this room. Just double coat paints done here as well. Just needs doors and frames painted in this room now. So let me take you to the back of the property. It's our kitchen. The kitchen is the kitchen is taking the shape now, looking much better. So now when you see from before, you can see it's quite large. So this is a shared lounge and kitchen here, and we got some storage room there at the back. I've got some paint on my coat. Okay, got some paint, ruining my clothes. Anyway, storage there, and brand new boiler fitted. Brand new boiler, one of the really good boilers, and all the storage space has been. So because this is 6-bed HMO, so in the kitchen there are certain regulations which you have to follow. Okay, so either you're gonna have 2 cookers. We've only got 1 cooker here, but then you can have a large microwave with that. Okay, and you're gonna have 2 sinks for all the tenants. We've only got 1 sink here, but you can have a dishwasher with it. Okay, so these are the kind of regulations, and plus the fridge freezer as well. You're gonna have either 2 fridge freezers, or you're gonna have a really big one. Okay, so we're gonna go for 1 huge fridge freezer in this property because we don't want to take too much space. We will take space, but 1 huge one's better than 2 small ones. So when you're doing things like this, you have to stay with the rules and regulations, and you have to provide the local authority with whatever they ask for. Because if you don't, and you do all the work, and they come in here and they say, look, that this is not right, you have to rip that out, then you'll be in big trouble. Okay, you have to spend the money twice. So that's why mentoring is very important. All right, fire doors, fire frames, all these are involved. Fire alarms, smoke alarms, they have to be interlinked. All right, and the door's gonna have a closing thing on top. My brain's gone blank. What's it called now? Cameraman?
And the bracket.
Yes. So
make sure you close yourself.
Yes, so it's gonna have that on all the doors, all the fire doors, so they shut themselves. When people open them, they shut themselves. Okay, so all these rules and regulations have to be followed. All right, so that's why when you're trying to do a project like this, a big project, it's very important that you read all the rules and regulations. There's certain height the boiler is gonna be at. There's certain distance it has to be from the door. Okay, we put a wrong lock there. It has to be a thumb turn. This is a back door. Okay, it's a fire exit. So we have to change this barrel now. Okay, all the doors, all the bedrooms inside, they have to be opened with thumb turn rather than a key. Anyone can lose the key. So you gotta remember all these things. You gotta learn all these things, and these are the things what you pick up as you keep doing these projects over and over again. Okay, you get good at it, but again, rules and regulations change all the time as well. So you have to be very careful that you keep reading them, keep updating your knowledge. All right, so that's why every night, half an hour before going to bed, I always read either a book, a biography, or some property developer's life, or a successful businessman's life, or I'll read the rules and regulations regarding the work I do. Okay, so you gotta know what you're talking about. You gotta know what you're doing. That's the only way you're gonna succeed. Whatever you do in life, make yourself best in it. That's the only way you're gonna move forward. Okay, so I said okay for a long time, which is good. Anyway, so kitchen, as you can see, tiles. Tell me what you think about these tiles. It reminds me of a game of chess, black and white. But yeah, I like them, and all the kitchen is soft close as well. So there you go, perfect. I really like it. And let me show you the back garden as well, because I haven't showed you the garden because there was scaffolding here before. So with the back garden, we're just doing the block paving here, and also some of the guttering is left to be finished. And here we're gonna have a couple of rows of slabs laid down, so like a little area to sit down.
Some steps
and
there.
yeah, there's gonna be a step going here. But then the back garden, once it's all finished, we're gonna clear it all, then we'll get it landscape later on. That's extra cost. You're gonna always put your landscaping into your cost as well when you're working out the cost of works. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Keep working hard, keep doing what you're doing, and whatever you're doing, put your mind to it and do it. Okay, if you don't like what you're doing, you want to change your career, you've had enough of this office work and stuff like that, 9 to 5 jobs, wherever you're working, leave a message and I will get back to you and we'll move forward together. Okay, God bless you all. Peace.